Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Montana. I have already paid $17,000 for liquid fertilizer. Mr. Tambiers went and collected it at the store. He's already on his way down, so he should be here any minute now. And today is the day that we're gonna prepare both of the sewing machines for labor, because all the fields need to be done. Not today, but in the beginning of April. So while I'm at it, let me just open everything up. So both of these planters need to be filled with seed and with liquid fertilizer. So these doors. Oh, look at it. Look at you go. Hello, sir.
Bringing Little Red in.
Yeah, the only thing messing things up is the JCB. Okay, so we need to refill both of the planters, and I suppose it's the best way to do it is to pull them out, fill the liquid tank, and bring over the telehandler to fill the seed. So if you can, maybe take the JCB and pull one machine out, and I'm gonna come over with the telehandler. Yeah, at least I think we have enough of everything. There are four pallets of seed right here. Might not be enough, actually. I don't think you have to unfold it for loading. This would work without unfolding previously. Alright. First load is going in.
Yeah, back up, fold it back up.
Yeah, only the top, what's it called, the covers have to be open, and it works. Okay, well, so this is going to be seed on this done. And we need to take care of the liquid fertilizer, and that's gonna be mostly it. Alright, so yeah, I don't really think we're gonna have enough seed on hand. Which means that we're gonna have to go and get some more. At least I think we're gonna have to go and get some more. Corn-wise, I know that we don't really use that much seed, but because it's in rows, you know, and you only put one corn kernel in for each plant. But on the other hand, the barley might be a bit more thirsty, a bit more seed hungry. Okay. You. Okay, well, in any case, we'll probably see you tomorrow when planting day comes around. Okay, good morning. Welcome back to yet another day in this same episode. So we have ordered another 6,000 liters of liquid fertilizer, and that means I have to pay another $4,890. So let me take care of that real quick. Alright, money sent away. Now, no time to lose. The day is still beautiful, but there is rain forecasted. Look at this beautiful cherry tree. In any case, yeah, rain is still forecasted for today. So we better start cracking. I can see John is already opening the barn over there.
Done got coffee.
You already got coffee?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is why you're up so early. Okay, so the plan for today is planting, basically. If I show you the map, field number 54, this is Mr. Tambier's field. That's gonna be barley. And field number 52 is also gonna be barley. Everything else is going to be corn. Now, for some strange reason, field number 56 is perfectly fertilized. So that's not gonna take a lot of fertilizer, I suppose. Let's get cracking. So this is the first time we are working the red case. Having issues, John?
It died on me.
That's a good sign. Right at the start of the day.
Yeah, I think it's my actual key switch here.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna head over to the distillery field.
Yeah, sure. Make sure you have barley selected.
Yep.
Okay, and so while he's taking care of the barley, I will take care of corn. And I do see myself doing the smallest field first, just to get the hang of it. As you can see, we have 2000 liters of seed in the hopper, and we have full liquid fertilizer tank, which I do hope is gonna last us a while. Okay, John, I'm coming over. Let's do a photo. All right. We didn't quite understand each other. In any case, yeah. Let's go towards the field. It's, I have to say I'm very, very, very excited with this. Bless you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm very, very excited with this new color of the
I
case.
thought I muted that just in time, but apparently not.
No, you haven't. It's fine. Fine. Yeah, this red really suits it a lot. I love it. It really brings it to life, because before, when it was all black, you couldn't really see any details on the tractor, you know, nothing really stood out, everything was just the same black color. Alright, so this field should be done in no time. There are... Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about a few headers. There... Well, at least corn-wise, there are a few headers that might interest us. I don't know which route we're gonna go, but there is a Geringhoff company. Okay, let's fold this. This is kind of a stressful process for the machine. Yeah, so there is a Geringhoff. I think it's 13 meter wide, which is plenty. That's really a lot. And there are some case headers. I think we can get a 12 meter one, and there is a Capello. This is also basically they specialize in making headers and stuff like that. And that Capello has 12 meter width, or I think it's give me a second, let me set this up. Yeah, it's gonna be a quick job. Yeah, 12 meters wide, or 16 rows. Let's turn the machine on and drop it down, and there we go. As you can see, corn is getting planted. As you can also see, it's taking a lot of fertilizer. It's going from, well, almost dark red to a solid green color, which means that, yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough fertilizer in that barrel that we parked over there. 20,000 liters. Well, we can always order more, you know, that's always a possibility. But otherwise, it seems that the planter is working as it should. Just set the cruise control on 14. So judging by the size of the planters we are running this year, this should be a quick job. With the emphasis on should. Because there can always be an issue of machine breaking down or anything like that. But I guess it's gonna be fine. So yeah, maybe an action shot or something like that, and we'll see on the other side. Okay, so the field is done practically in no time. All I have to do is finish the headland and we can go off to the next field. And we basically used up 550 liters of liquid fertilizer for this field only. And since this is a very small field, I am expecting to use a lot of liquid fertilizer. So luckily we have around $66,000 in the bank account. That is going to come in tremendously good. Gonna drop the lantern like this, and it should be fine to go like this. Now I can connect with the guidance steering path. Yeah, everything is working beautifully. And as I've said before, I really love the red color on this tractor. Probably gonna turn into brown before we're done with all these fields, especially if it starts raining. Righty. I actually read about these Case Steiger tractors, and supposedly this Steiger company was a standalone company that produced some very good four-wheel drives, articulated tractors, and they were actually called Steiger only, so no Case. And somewhere during their history they kind of fell into financial trouble, and this is when the Case bought them, and this is how it became Case Steiger. So, a very interesting piece of history. Let's hold you up. I think this is grass, so drive over it without making any damage. Okay, good. So field number 1 taken care of. As expected, the corn seed is not going down fast, so we have plenty of that. The fertilizer, yeah, not so much. Used about 743 liters of it, which is quite a lot. Okay, on to the next one. So if we check the map, you can see that field number 53 has a better nitrogen content. This is probably because we had planted cover crop in previous season. So this is probably why we're not going to use as much fertilizer on this field than we used on others, or are going to use in others. Okay, let's set the steering. We can go with 1 with. Okay. Let's turn the machine on and away we go. I have a bit of time to talk about the progress, but look at that. This is the smallest field we started with. We are doing this right now and we are almost halfway through, surprisingly. John has already finished with barley on the homestead field, or the brewery field. He's continuing with barley in field number 52. Let me just turn around and then I'll speak a bit more. Up. Gotta be mindful of the trees right here. But yeah, if you rotate your steering wheel just right, the planter turns with the leftmost wheel, as we are looking right now, almost staying in exact place. Okay, back to the map. Yeah, so all we have left is putting corn here, here, and here. So I will say I am impressed with the speed we're churning through this. So yeah, these planters, they really are amazing. I honestly did not expect this result, you know. So I'm very happy that it is like it is. The only thing that's gonna have to be taken care of after seeding barley is we're gonna have to go over the fields with the roller to close off the soil and to push seed deeper into the ground. So yeah, look at this. The left wheel is practically staying in place. How cool is that? Alright, well, let's continue. Okay, now to finish this field off, I think I'll do this headland on the bottom, and I'm gonna drive to the top, do that headland, and finish down here. So yeah, so far everything is going very smoothly. We have used a lot less fertilizer than I expected we were going to use. So I'm very happy with this. Yeah, but forgot what I wanted to say. So since we have 20,000 liters in that tanker sitting in between the fields, we should be more than capable of actually getting everything done with the amount we bought. Okay, let's go towards the top. It's lucky that this field on the left is full of grass, so I can safely drive over it. Yeah, and I will say I am looking forward to doing the harvest this year, because it's gonna be a big one. My wish is that we get a grain cart, auger wagon, whatever you want to call it, but something that can take big amounts of seed, crop, and transfer it to a trailer of some sort. So for example, if we have 30,000 liter Demco, I think it is, and we transport that to almost 90,000 liter tractor trailer, you know, a semi, feels we're gonna be good, you know. That means we can empty out 5 combine loads, because we have 20,000 liter combine capacity at the moment, which is, you know, 100% more than we had with the previous combine with John Deere. For some strange reason, my steering didn't want to work. Okay, it's fixed now. That was really strange. Yeah, seems to be a bit buggy, this software that runs automatic steering in this tractor. So, yeah, it is what it is. Go. Final pass. Beautiful. Okay, so done with this field. As you can see, we have 700 liters of liquid fertilizer left. Not a tremendous amount, but it's something. So, do I want to go the long way around? Well, let's try. Let's try. Okay, steering assist. Good. It's active. Let's drop planter and away we go. Now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it all the way around, but we'll see. We'll see real soon. Otherwise, I'm gonna jump over there and bring the tractor over, I think. The tanker trailer. Right, so I've done one pass on that side, and I'm switching over to this side because we are gonna be refilling near that tree. You can see the tanker trailer waiting for us. So yeah, I don't know, it might actually hold, you know, 3,000 liters. It might hold us throughout doing this whole field. That would be unexpected, but welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna stop around this point. Let's stop the planter. Let's turn the steering off because sometimes it wiggles the tractor like mad if it's stationary like that. Okay. So this is John's legendary farmall. And he hasn't need a refilling. That's odd. Well, he had his field basically fertilized before, so yeah, I guess it's good. Hey John, I see you're coming back from the farm. Was everything okay?
Yeah, I had to get seed and stuff.
Yeah, barley takes a lot more seed than corn does. That's true. Alright, the tanks are filled. Let's move this beauty out of the way. Okay, let's get out and continue. And yeah, this is our mailbox. Isn't it cool? Okay, restarting planter and drop it down. And this is it. So let's see if this holds us for the whole field. Really wonder. Okay, so we are doing the second to last pass over the field. At least I think it's the second to last. Look at this, how beautiful everything looks. All green. John is so it seems like he's finishing field number 49. The only field left is field number 56, and I am running out of fertilizer, so that's gonna have to be refilled right now. As you can see, I'm down to 9%. So I've decided I'm gonna go over on this side and do the filling thing again. So yeah, well, basically almost the whole field was done with one tank of liquid fertilizer, which does surprise me a lot. Okay, let's open her up and let's go get the farmall. The predecessor of Case. Well, actually, I don't know what the history is with the Case and farmall. I do think it's somehow connected, because you could get a newer version of... Case IH.
Hey, Mr. Paso, you say the new field up top there needs corn in it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Alright, I'm away.
Okay, thank you. Do you need any fertilizer?
I've got 98% right now.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so let's carefully reverse back to here.
And corn it is, right?
Yep, corn. It's a corny situation. Man, I gotta say, John, if you were a paid worker, you would be paid a lot, because you're fast and efficient.
Well, that is until now. I gotta unhook and go get some depth fluid. I'm flashing.
Okay. Well, you know, you've done so many fields. I'm just struggling to do all this.
Yeah, I love the cruise on this. I set the cruise up top notch and go to town.
So what
All right,
speed did
she's
you
not.
have?
I don't really remember actually.
Top speed it is.
Yeah, if this will start, I'll get over get some DEF fluid. I guess it's not starting.
Yeah, we gotta take that tractor to service.
No, it started now. I got it.
Oh, okay. Otherwise we take the key fob out and hot wire it.
Go get the Massey Ferguson, or go get the case. I mean, not the Massey Ferguson.
Yeah. Well, the only reason why we keep the JCB is the speed. Otherwise, I do think it would get replaced very quickly. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do this headland, return back on the grassland and go down the field for the last time. I do believe that's gonna be it, because Mr. Tambiers is gonna take care of that field over there. That shouldn't really take much in...
I can get some fuel while I'm here too.
Yeah, sure, fill her up. Where was I? My mind went blank. Oh yeah, that field is, as far as I'm concerned, perfectly fertilized. It's not gonna take any fertilizer as such. So that's gonna be a bit easier on the delivery. Let me just straighten this out right here so I can show you what I mean. Yeah, field number 56. This has nothing in it at the moment, but it's already fertilized quite good, you know, so it's not gonna use as much, probably at all. I don't know. You can see the difference between number 57 and 56. You know, it's a big difference. And just that small part took 10% of the liquid fertilizer. So for the reference, you know, how much actually goes into the field. But on the other hand, we now have perfectly fertilized fields, perfectly limed fields. Everything is perfect. Which is perfect if you ask me. Perfect in my books. Good. Okay, finished the row down. As you can see, we've used more than 20% of fertilizer, so yeah, it's... I really am surprised that we held out all the way throughout the field. I honestly did not expect that. I was totally convinced we were gonna have to refill the fertilizer tank at least twice more. So we filled it basically twice. Both times it was almost empty. But yeah, this is all now taken care of, and there is a little strip over here that I'm gonna have to fix. That is way too wide. It's not gonna take it in. Yeah, that's quite a lot too wide. Okay. Let's reverse back in. Gotta take care of every inch of the field. That's my motto. Whatever you're doing, do it right. Right. Let's turn her off. Hold her up. Let's go. I don't think Mr. Tambiers needs any assistance on the new field. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? Guess it was a much too tight turn I made. Good, good, good. So when Mr. Tambiers comes back to the farm, I'm gonna have to have a word with him. What are we gonna do with the liquid fertilizer? Is he gonna keep it in the trailer, or yeah, just what are we gonna do with it? Corn, we used up around, oh, what's that, 702 liters of corn. So, not too bad. Pretty good, actually. But yeah, barley takes a lot more. Let me unload everything out. Okay. And let's reverse back to the washing station. Yeah, it seems when you're folded, it likes to jackknife quite quickly. So let's go get the washer. Okay, and look at that. It's about an hour past noon, and we are all finished with the planting. So if we had more combines and more people on the farm working, we might be able to have even bigger fields to get things done quicker and in more massive scale, but I am under the impression that we are slowly starting to get to the limit of the distillery. Let me show you what I mean. So distillery is still going through 100,000 liters of corn. I think we dumped 200,000 in, and if I'm not mistaken, we're about halfway through the year. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months until harvest time, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months have passed in total. So we're basically halfway through the year, and yeah, the materials are still quite high in that distillery. So we might be at our capacity. I might overextend it. I might have. But we're gonna have to see about that later on. If we have any more... Well, if we have more corn than we need, we can always sell it, you know. Or maybe leave a field to rest for a year. I heard that's good. I don't know exactly why that would be good, but I heard it is. Yeah, hope John's gonna be able to fit everything in. Gonna park this on this side this time, behind the case. So John has plenty of space to actually go through. Okay, how are we looking at the back? Yeah, I could have gone... I could have gone more to the back. That's fine. Man, it's such a beautiful day. The rain is forecasted, but I have no idea when it's gonna come. Hey, liquid fertilizer. I'm gonna preemptively put it onto the... What? Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I'm going to preemptively put it onto the rack. And if we decide to put it back into the tanker, we can always pump it out. So yeah, we have plenty of liquid herbicide, but we don't have that much in terms of fertilizer. Straighten this out a bit. So this one's completely full, 2000 liter. And now for the seed. Okay, so this one is more empty than the other one.
Okay, what's next?
That's it, man. So bring her back, we can unload it, clean it up, and call it a day.
Alrighty. Oh, this new field must be on a hill, because heading toward the distillery, I was getting 15 mile an hour. And heading toward the homestead, I was only getting 9 mile an hour.
Interesting. Yeah, doesn't look like it's on a hill, but must be. have to take this one and be extremely careful because it's right next to the dev tank. I don't know what I was thinking of unloading right here. Great success. No tanks were ruptured in the recording of this deal. Okay, so since this one is full, I'm gonna put it on the lower shelf, just so we know where it is, so we can distinguish the full pallets from not completely full, just by looking at where they're placed. So John unloaded after the washing. So let's see. Hey John, there's a lot more seed than what we had in the beginning. Do you want to take any of that on the homestead?
Yeah, I can take it over there.
Alright. What about liquid fertilizer? You want it over there?
Yeah, we can leave it over there. I got room for it.
Oh, I have room here, but if you need it for something. Alright, so I've taken the liquid fertilizer. Bless you. And I'm gonna keep it here at the main farm. The seed, I know you need it for your garden, so you can take that.
Yeah, I'm going to get a trailer now.
Alright. Okay, so everyone, I'll probably do a time lapse of the loading of that trailer, so you don't have to sit here throughout the whole ordeal. Alright, so before John comes to load, you can see he's already on the way. I just want to say that look at the difference barley, of how much fertilizer barley needs and how much corn needs. As you can see, this is the same soil type over here and over here, and barley needs a lot less fertilizer than corn does, just for an intermezzo. Okay, so this is gonna be it for this episode, everyone. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. Thank you, John, for all the help. And see you next time. Take care and goodbye.
Later.